guys. My arm hurt, you guys, please.
Then stop!
Please, stop! Please! Okay, everybody clear? Please!
Clear.
Turn over your stomach now.
Roll over! Roll over! Hands behind! Hands behind you.
Both hands.
Other one, give him that hand now.
Hey.
Give him that hand.
That's how the police do. Bro, you talking about my arm hurts, guys, please. Man, they gave you 100 chances to come out, cooperate, but you wanted to be a tough guy. So this Belgian Malinois gonna show you who's the real tough guy.
In this video, we've got 4 cases of the craziest canine takedowns caught on camera. Back in June of 2022, a team of detectives was on the prowl, conducting surveillance on 22-year-old Nassan Bacon. Bacon was a serious criminal wanted in connection to the murder of 23-year-old DeLeon Springs, who was shot in the head during a carjacking. After spotting him purchasing a 60-round AK-47 magazine at a New Smyrna Beach gun store, the detectives closed in, but Bacon and 2 of his accomplices, who then immediately took off running while he hid behind a house.
Whoa.
Let's do the church.
That's crazy.
K9's here. Tell me where to go, guys. Alright.
Okay, we got a German Shepherd here. He might be a Malinois mix.
Just kick that latch. One more time. There you go. Around the fence. Yeah, he'll bite you, so watch it.
Yeah, he'll bite
You see him?
That's right.
Come here.
Seeing that a slow search wouldn't serve them, and given Bacon's dangerous nature and the possibility of him being armed, the cops decided to bring in the big guns. This was none other than Deputy Brett Whitson and his new partner, K9 Red. This was actually Red's first mission, and he was on the job like a dog with a bone. Despite the yard being filled with garbage of various kinds, there was no fooling Red. Within seconds of arriving and grabbing a scent, he was onto his suspect. Red navigated the treacherous backyard like a professional, with some officer behind him, and before long this happened.
Pocket red! Pocket red! Pocket red! Pocket red! Pocket red! Get your hands up! Hands up! Let me see your hands!
Get him, Red!
Good boy, Red! Pocket! Pocket! Good boy! Pocket, Red! Pocket! Good boy! Good boy! Get him out! Pull him out! Pocket, Red! Good boy, buddy! Good boy, Red! Pocket! Pocket! House? Watch that man, buddy! That's a good dog, Red! Good boy, Red! You watch him, Red!
Come on, man,
Watch that man!
you wanted for murder. So,
Everybody clear?
Red did what he
Come on,
had
Red.
to do.
Come on, buddy. Butts! Butts!
Those screams are musical. I've got to hear them again. Red, on the other hand, has caught his first criminal. Impressive, isn't it? You can tell how excited both he and Deputy Whitson are. Good boy indeed. As for Bacon, after he was shamefully busted from his hiding spot behind a washer, dryer, or whatever that was, he was arrested by the police and taken to the hospital for injuries suffered from Red's attack. Bacon and his accomplices, 22-year-old John Torres and Isaiah Thomas, were then indicted for first-degree murder in connection to the shooting death of 23-year-old DeLeon Springs during a carjacking outside Florida Technical College. Good job rotting in prison, Bacon.
Just stupid stuff. Now, I'm here to react to the K9 and watch the K9 takedowns, but this here is just dumb stuff. Over a car, you're going to take somebody's life? Come on, man. We have to do better. We have to do better. But I'm glad these guys are off the streets.
Certainly hope it makes you squeal like a pig. We have more takedowns that will have you cheering for the K9, much like this next one. But before we get to that, please take a second to hit that like button. Okay, let's move on. On the 17th of February this year, around
I think this guy here is a AI voice. Let me know in the comment section if you think this guy's an AI voice.
1 p.m., Wilshire Division officers were patrolling in the area of San Vicente Boulevard and Fairfax Avenue when their automatic license plate reader alerted them of a stolen vehicle. When they approached the stolen vehicle, beckoning the suspect to stop, The man in the car, later identified as 21-year-old Ian Jimenez, instead chose to run. Idiot. He floored the accelerator and started racing in the streets, trying to lose the police. What Jimenez didn't count on, however, were the narrow streets and the oncoming traffic, so it wasn't long before he crashed into another vehicle, bringing him to a halt. You won't believe what he did next after crashing the stolen vehicle.
Oh, TC and what? Hey, don't fucking move! Clear. Where'd he go? Get back here! He wants out.
Yes, you saw that right. Jimenez, trying to avoid arrest, fled on foot and started leaping fences and weaving through the backyard like he was some sort of ghetto Spider-Man. The police quickly set a perimeter that kept him boxed in, but they still needed to weed him out from wherever he was hiding. To weed out his exact hiding spot, the Metropolitan Division K-9 officers conducted a K-9 search. It wasn't long before the first K-9 had its encounter with Jimenez, bringing the defiant criminal to his knees.
Send that Belgian Malinois. There we go. Send that Belgian Malinois on there. That's right. That's why we're here. We finally got him out.
Hey, let go of my dog! Let go of him! Let go of him! Lots! Let go of him! Lots! Let go! Lots! Lots! Let go of him! Lots! Let go! Hey, let's leave him! Let's leave him! Don't grab him!
Don't call the K-9 unit elite for nothing. That dog just tore Jimenez a new one. The once proud ghetto Spider-Man was on his knees screaming in pain as the dog tore through.
But hold on. I got a problem. Now, if we are watching the same video, the guy that took off out of that car had on a white t-shirt. Not sure where this guy got this blue shirt at, but something's not adding up. Unless he went in someone's backyard and stole some clothing.
Through his arm like it was made of cardboard. That sight was so amazing. Let me give you a different angle of the same scene. There's something amusing about criminals screaming in pain, don't you think? And yes, just this once, I derive pleasure from the pain of criminals. Jimenez, however, knows that he is in hot soup, so this dumb idiot decides to make a run for it. Again, you don't have to be a fortune teller to know what comes next.
Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! He's open!
Hey, hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. I'm with you here. I'm with you. Let go!
Let that dog get his ass.
Get down!
Hold on. Don't run! Do not run! Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
Turn around!
It's okay, put him down, just put him down. I'm gonna cover him with a handcuff. On the ground!
Get on the ground!
On the ground. He's going to holster. He's going to holster. You're going to handcuff. On the ground. On the ground. You ready? Bro, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. On the ground. There you go. All the way down.
Get on the ground.
All the way down.
Turn around! Turn around!
This guy just loves punishment. You might outrun the boys in blue, but you certainly won't outrun the K-9 unit. Those dogs are beasts. Ian Jimenez had to make multiple visits to the hospital to have his arm healed, given the severity of the damage that the K9 had inflicted. Given that his car collision earlier injured a civilian, I have no mercy for him. The LA County's DA office also ended up charging Ian Jimenez with 1 count of fleeing a pursuing officer's car while driving recklessly, 1 count of driving a vehicle without the owner's consent, 1 count of a hit-and-run driving, resulting in injury to another person, 1 count of unauthorized entry of a dwelling house, and 1 count of petty theft. Dumb criminals like him deserve no break, much like this next one who paid very dearly. On July 31st, 2020...
That second dog that attacked him was not the same Malinois. I think if the first one would have caught him again, that chair wouldn't have saved him. Not at all.
22. Around 4:30 p.m., the Marion County Sheriff's Office deputies were alerted to a stolen vehicle in the area. The first of the deputies to locate the stolen vehicle was K9 Corporal Calvin Batts and his K9 partner Jax. This would soon prove to be bad news for the criminal. Instead of stopping when Corporal Batts turned on his lights and siren, the car thief, later identified as 29-year-old Matthew Gebert, decided that he could be Vin Diesel and do a fast and furious in the streets of Florida.
10-4, 17th Street on overpass. No traffic this time.
K9 Jax got something for him.
Up to Highway 200. Going over Highway 200. Continuing northbound.
Why would you even bother running? Criminals can be so stupid sometimes. The suspect eventually realized that this was a bad move, as Corporal Batts stayed on his heels the whole time. So what did he decide to do next? Well, this genius decides to play the worst possible card he could play, and do this.
Driver's bailing.
10-4, driver bailing.
Sheriff's Office K9, you're under arrest for no release of dog! Pocket! 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 Show me your hands! Pocket that man, buddy! Show me your hands! Let me see your hands!
Unaware that he was dealing with the K9 unit, the idiot decided to flee on foot, but Jax and his Corporal Batts were hot on his trail. Did you see how Jax just effortlessly glides as he runs just before he knocks the criminal to the ground? Flawless. The takedown was complete, but the pain was not. Keep watching.
The sooner you show me your hands, the sooner I take the dog off! Let me see your right hand! Alright, stay over, roll over on your stomach! Stay on your stomach! Give me your right hand! Give me your right hand behind your back! I'm not going to let him go! Get him off, please! Don't fight!
Get his ass!
As soon as the dog goes off, okay? As soon as I get your handcuffs, as soon as the dog comes off, okay? Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just sit tight. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just sit tight. Hold on a second.
What was their last location?
Kilo 5420 Marine, 1015 on the driver.
Talk about receiving a mouth full of the law. Jax certainly taught Gerbert a lesson by holding him in the jaws of justice. I bet every time Gerbert sits down now, he will be reminded to keep being a good citizen, lest Batts and Jax come after you. Even after being held, Jax was clearly hot on his heels to make sure he didn't go anywhere again. Gebert was taken into custody, and it was discovered that he was in possession of cocaine and various drug tools. His driver's license was also suspended, and he was on active felony probation. He was then charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, fleeing to elude a law enforcement officer, possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting without violence, driving without a valid license, and violation of probation. Quite a lengthy list. I'm sure he is serving out his sentence in constant fear of Jax's jaws of justice. Now folks, I say this with all due respect, and I genuinely am not trying to be rude, but when dealing with law enforcement, don't behave like this dumb idiot. Meet Ronald D. Wagner too, a huge dummy who suffered at the jaws of the K9 units for the crime of trying to be clever, but displaying massive ignorance instead. What could very easily have been a routine traffic stop turned into a massacre because he would not comply.
It's not Gary? This is your vehicle? This is your automobile? Okay. So, do you know a Gary then? Okay. So, goes back to it. I ran the plate, comes back to a Gary. I ran what you have on the back of the vehicle, comes back to a Gary.
You have a weapon on you?
No, I have no weapon.
You realize this trooper has a legal reason to stop you. You're obligated to give him your information.
Well, I understand he has a legal reason, but he does not have a lawful reason. I'm just a private man.
That is a lawful reason. In the state of Ohio, he can request your information. If you give him your information, he'll do what he's going to do, give you a ticket, advise you, and you'll be on your way. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
I'm not making a whole big thing. I was just traveling in my private capacity in my automobile, going from point A to point B, trying to get somewhere.
Okay.
And this gentleman pulled me over.
He did pull you over, and I'm sure for a legal reason. And if he did
But it may
see
be a
you,
legal reason, but it's not a lawful reason.
that's one and the same, sir. Legal and lawful.
A legal reason was not a lawful reason. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's one and the same, sir.
He's allowed to conduct a traffic stop and obtain your information. Okay. Well, that's not our traffic stop, like I said. We'll see what he wants to do.
I'm just trying to get to where I'm going and I'm on my way, officer. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm a lawful man.
Mr. Ronald Wagner was pulled over for suspicious and unauthorized license plates by the state troopers. The plate that was attached to the car seemed to belong to someone else, but Mr. Wagner would not provide details. To add to that, the plate was attached to a driver with a concealed carry permit, but Mr. Wagner denied this. He would also continue to deny giving officers his name, address, or any other personal information, citing his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I'm a constitutionalist.
Well, I do have a question. Why was he pulled over? Like, you don't know who's driving the car, so I don't understand what they're still not saying why he was pulled over because of suspicious license plates. But you don't find out that registers somebody named Gary. You don't know if he's Gary or not unless you pull him over. What was the crime that was committed for you guys to pull him over?
Refusing to give the trooper any information. There's a CCW attached to the car. He won't give us his name. He says he doesn't have a weapon in the car, but he's not being cooperative.
Do you live in the city?
I don't answer questions, officer.
All right.
So I'll ask again, you're refusing to give me your name, date of birth, social security number. Any of that will be sufficient.
I don't answer questions, officer.
Okay.
So you're not going to answer the question on whether or not you can give us that information?
I don't answer questions, officer.
Yes, sir.
Well, when an officer requests your name and information on a traffic stop, you don't have the right to plead the Fifth. You understand that? You have the right to take a citation to court and contest it. You don't have the right to not provide your information. It's actually a crime and it's arrestable. You understand that?
I do not understand anything.
Okay. Well, let me explain it to you. Refusing to provide your information to a law enforcement officer conducting an investigation, it's a misdemeanor 4. It means it's arrestable. You can be taken to the Stark County Jail for that. Okay? Failure to disclose personal identifying information, it is a crime. Okay?
It's not a crime.
It is.
It's a statute violation. It's not a lawful crime. I've committed no crime.
Oh, sir, I assure you.
I have the right to travel from point A to point B.
I assure you it's a law.
I'm trying to enforce the statute.
Mr. Wagner refused to comply with the police, telling them next to nothing. Now, while in some states, a person questioned by a law enforcement officer is not required to respond, many states have passed stop and identify laws, which permit a law enforcement officer to stop a person suspected of criminal behavior and ask for identification. Failure by the person to respond is a violation of the law and can lead to arrest and criminal charges. And guess what? Ohio, where all this is taking place, is actually a stop and identify state. So Mr. Wagner must identify himself and comply with the police.
Well, then you should know that I have the right to travel from point A to point B in my automobile unimpeded, trying to be enforced the statute upon.
Incorrect.
No, that is correct.
No, sir. Driving is a privilege, not a right.
I'm not driving.
Oh, you are.
I'm traveling.
You're operating a motor vehicle. Okay. Well, we'll see what we got to...
Driving's a commercial term. That's why I have non-commercial on the back and not for hire. Driving's a commercial term.
Okay.
I'm traveling in my...
Well, we'll see what we got to do here then. Because if you just give your information, you can give it to that officer, that trooper, and he can do what he's going to do, and then we can be on our way. Well, we could all be on our way. All you got to do is give me or my partner here your social security number, a driver's license, any kind of identification. We can check you.
I'm not required by law to
You are.
identification.
You are.
You are absolutely.
Okay.
Goodness gracious, can you hear that man? He dared to say, I'm not driving, I'm traveling. This is the kind of delusion that gets people in trouble, just like he's about to find out. This guy has suspicious plates in a suspicious vehicle, and he refuses to identify himself. How exactly does he think this is going to go? See what I mean now when I call him dumb? Just listen.
Is the plate stolen? Is the car stolen? How does he have suspicious plates in a suspicious vehicle? Are they stolen? What crime are you committing by having suspicious plates in a suspicious vehicle?
Listen to the officers as they review the case, deciding on their next actions.
He's traveling, not driving. That's why he has non-commercial back there. He's not required by law. I've tried every which way to be nice, get his social name, anything. You run those actual numbers, and it comes back to a guy, to a Toyota, 2015 Toyota, which could be that vehicle, to a guy who has a CCW. Now that's obviously a made-up plate, but we just happened to plug that in to Leeds and run it as if that were the Ohio plate, and it's a 2015 silver Toyota, so who knows?
That ain't no 2015.
Yeah, that's true.
That's about it.
And I don't think that the picture of the guy, they look similar. They really do.
Yeah, that's
So,
all right, let me ask you this. Let's pretend that came back to a 2003 Toyota.
okay.
It's still illegal not to have an actual plate on there, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're good on the stop.
This trooper's
He's
traffic.
found to
This
comply.
trooper's traffic stop is completely great.
He gets bit.
He's 100% legal for the stop, and I've asked him 10 ways to Sunday.
In light of the clear refusal to cooperate, you know what came next, don't you? The big guns came out, and that K9 unit. You can't fault these officers and troopers at all. They have been more than patient with Wagner, and for 20 minutes, they have tolerated him. But now, enough is enough. I mean, they even gave all the warnings one is supposed to give. One of the K9 officers clearly said, "We're going to break that window. I'm going to send this 100-pound dog and drag you both onto the ground. You are going to be bit by this K9." Detailing the hell that was to come, but I guess Mr. Wagner was just too much of a rebel. Wouldn't you cooperate if you heard those instructions?
This is what's going to happen. As much as I'm a man and I'm standing here alive today, this is what's going to happen. We're going to break that window. At which time that window's broke, I'm going to send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's going to apprehend you. At which time I'm going to drag him and you out of the ground. If you continue to resist, the repeat compliance put on you to the point where you will no longer resist. 100%. 100%. This is your final. He's ready. I'm telling you as we speak. You are going to be bit by this canine if you do not act accordingly. Are you willing to open this door and come out peacefully? Okay. Open the door or we're breaking it and coming in for you.
It's locked.
It's okay.
Oh, I thought the same thing. Like, wouldn't it be easy? What's easiest for the dog so we don't get hurt? I think we're better off breaking it, getting him out of the car, and if he wants to fight, we'll back off, put the dog. Because I don't want him to get...
I don't want him to take off with the dog.
Exactly. So if we got to rip him out, put him on the concrete, we'll back off after that. Is that good with you?
That's good.
45 and 20.
You want to break this side?
Which side? You get this side?
You going to break that side, Keith? You got to hit it in the corner.
Hit in the corner?
I've heard it's better to hit it in the corner.
What comes next is a spectacle that could be ranked up there in the gladiator games. I want you to take note of the cockiness displayed by Mr. Wagner now, and the humility that is to follow. When you don't behave, the K9 unit will bite law and order into you, as Mr. Wagner soon found out. Watch the horrors that ensued in Canton, Ohio.
This is your final chance, sir.
He was warned to come on out. There you see. You know, people want to be assholes, don't want to come out. Come on out and make it easy on yourself. You don't have to get bit. But this guy wants to be a jackass. So let's see what's going to happen.
Grab him! Show us your hands! Stop him!
Got him?
Get on, go!
Got the dog.
Ass. Get him!
Dog. Got him, Joe?
Stop it! Stop biting my dog! Roll over on your stomach! Roll over! Roll over!
Got the
Give us your hand! Take his right hand. All right.
I got his leg.
All right.
Got leg.
That cuff.
I got leg.
Oh my God! Ow!
Yeah, man. You gotta learn how to work.
Stop fighting him.
All right, now extend that arm all the way out. Get away from my arm hurt, guys! My arm hurt, guys, please!
Then stop.
Please, stop! Please! Okay, everybody clear? Please!
Clear.
Turn over your stomach now!
Roll over. Roll over. Hands behind. Hands behind you.
Both hands.
Other one. Give him that hand now.
Hey.
Give him that hand.
That's how the police do. Bro, you talking about my arm hurts, guys, please. Man, they gave you 100 chances to come out, cooperate, but you wanted to be a tough guy. So this Belgian Malinois gonna show you who's the real tough guy. Now when you want to comply, they're gonna tell you, stop fighting my dog. Just to get a little bit of extra bites in on you. So next time you know, we mean business. Man, come on. That man said, hey, come on, guys, please. There's no come on, guys, please. Let's watch that again. There's no come on, guys, please. When you had every chance to come out peacefully.
Get on, go!
Got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe?
That's a big Malinois.
Stop it! Stop biting my dog! Roll over on your stomach! Roll over! Roll over! Give us your hand! Take his right hand. All right.
I got his leg.
All right.
Got leg.
That cuff.
I got leg.
Oh my God! Ow! Ow!
Stop fighting him.
All right, now extend that arm all the way out. Get away from my arm hurt, guys! My arm hurt, guys, please!
Then stop.
Please, stop! Please! Okay, everybody clear? Please!
Clear.
Turn over your stomach now!
Roll over. Roll over. Hands behind. Hands behind you.
Both hands.
Other one. Give him that hand now. Give him that
My
hand.
arm's hurting, guys. Please. Please. I've been lawful.
No, you haven't.
I've been lawful.
Release your hand.
I've been lawful. This is hurting, guys.
I know. We got a medic coming. Relax. And give him your hand.
I'm trying, guys.
Well, give him
I
your hand.
am. You got it.
Give it to him. Ugh.
6 to 9, 10.
You good?
Signal 7.
You're not bit, are you?
That was disastrous. It's no wonder that after this, Mr. Ronald Wagner needed 2 surgeries on his arm after being bitten and bloodied by the Canton police dog that was unleashed on him. He was arrested and charged with driving without proper plates, resisting arrest, and obstruction of official business. When his day in court came, he pleaded no contest to resisting arrest and other misdemeanor charges. He was fined and put on probation. Those scars from the K9 unit, however, shall remain and remind him what happens when you don't cooperate. Thank you for watching. YouTube algorithm thinks you will like this video the best, so watch and find out if it is right.
Oh, you AI voice. We need some real voice in here. Ain't that right, guys? Belgian Malinois lovers. Also, guys, that's that video. If you have any more videos you want me to check out, let me know. I'm glad we finally got to see some Belgian Malinois police K9s in action. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.